relax. And how many of us know, raise your hands if you believe art is important. Buffalo Art Studio is a not-for-profit arts organization whose mission is to create cultural connections in our community through exhibitions, public art, and educational programs. So today, the community is invited to attend and participate in a panel discussion centered around accessibility to creative and cultural institutions and experiences. And this morning, I am joined by Maria, Julia, and Alma, and they join me to discuss what we can expect at the Making Accessible panel that will take place in the Buffalo Art Studio community space at 6 p.m. today. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so Alma, we have to start with history because someone out there may be saying, what are we talking about? What is Buffalo Art Studio? Give us a little bit of history.
Well, Buffalo Art Studio has been part of our community for over 30 years, and a lot of the work that we do outside of what you described, the exhibitions, the education programs, and offering studio spaces that are safe and affordable for working artists. What we also do is that a lot of our work focuses on giving a voice to, in a space, to artists and community members who are often not included in art spaces. And I started with the organization about 2014. In 2015, we decided to start some panel conversations that really brought together different members in our community, which included activists, grassroots organizers, and artists, including some of our exhibiting artists, to really address bigger questions.
Yeah.
And I'm just looking at Julia right now because she was actually one of our first panelists. And actually tonight she's going to be our moderator. So we're really excited that she's going to be doing that. Yes.
Yeah, and Julia, you have to help us out here because we all know action starts with conversation. You have to know there's a problem,
Absolutely.
right?
Yep.
So how have these conversations morphed into action?
Well, I think it's a gradual process, and that's why I think these conversations are so important, because we never see change overnight, right? It's by sustained, ongoing conversation. So I think these panels have really put that conversation out there in a way that the community can engage with it. They can come and ask questions that maybe they don't feel like they can just ask one-on-one. And I think it really starts kind of like the ball in motion to create actual meaningful change.
Yep. And tell us a little bit of what you've seen over the years.
So I think back when I first started with these conversations, I didn't see as many opportunities for artists of color, and I think in great part to organizations like BAS, we're seeing that change. We're seeing studio support, we're seeing exhibitions, we're seeing a lot happening here in Buffalo, and I think that's in part because of these kind of conversations that really not only say, hey, we need a change, but make people aware that there's a problem in the first place.
Yeah, so the conversations have started, they've been going on, but they still have to continue because more work has to be done. So, Maria, what are tonight's topics, or what is tonight's topic about?
Sure, tonight's panel is called Making Accessible, so we're talking about the big question of a lot of arts and cultural institutions is who has access to these spaces, who has access as an artist, who has access as a patron, and how that affects different people. What I love about tonight's panel is that we are multifaceted and multi-generational. There is a wide span of experiences that we all have. I'm coming on there as an activist, as a nonprofit professional, as a business owner, and how that impacts our community here in Buffalo.
Oh, I love it. Alma, you have to give us all the details. Give us the time, the place, and how much does it cost, Alma?
It is free and open to the general public, so please come and join us tonight. The gallery is open from 5 to 8. The conversation is from 6 to 7. And there's enough time also to have, to be able to talk to the panelists after the conversation.
That's great. And tell people really quick before we go, what type of atmosphere can they expect?
It is very relaxed. There's a lot of networking that happens before and after the event. People that you can also enjoy the galleries. There's no dress code to come to this event, so people come as you are. We are always welcoming everybody in the community.
I love that. Come as you are. Be there tonight. The gallery opens at 5, you said?
Yes.
All right, you need to be there.